I grew up in Texas, and as an Indian American, I have early memories of a hate group terrorizing my community of immigrants and being told, "Go back to where you came from." I knew I was being singled out because of my culture, because of my gender, because I was different. It shaped my sense of social justice. As I got older, my understanding of injustice grew deeper, and so did my desire to challenge systems that so often excluded people like me. I worked on behalf of survivors of domestic violence. I fought predatory housing practices, and I jumped knee-deep in the fights for sexual and reproductive health. And while the political battles for sex education, birth control, and abortion raged across the country, I experienced firsthand how these issues impacted my own life. I used birth control for lots of reasons, including to treat my endometriosis. And I adopted 2 beautiful twin boys with my husband. And I often think about my grandmother and how her life might have been different if she had had the opportunities that I've had. Those experiences really grounded me. I have a responsibility to open doors for others and use whatever power I may have for the greater good. That's why I worked for Hillary Clinton's campaign for president and built a historically diverse grassroots coalition of women. That's why I worked for a telecommunications and media company and helped leverage their tremendous resources and influence to support communities of color. And it's why I joined the Biden administration to help execute the president's vision of integrating an equity lens across the entire federal workforce. And now, I'm ready to jump back into one of the biggest battles of all and use everything I have learned to fight for reproductive freedom. That is why I am so excited to serve as the next president of NARAL Pro-Choice America. My name is Timmaraju, and I come to NARAL poised to take on the challenges we face externally and guide our growth and evolution internally. I know that in order to serve our mission of safeguarding reproductive freedom, unmasking anti-choice extremists, and holding elected officials accountable to our values, we have to lead with openness, transparency, and vulnerability as we take on the fights that others can't or won't. One of the things I really value and cherish, and I'm really excited about in this next phase of my career, is getting the chance to bring even more people to the table, particularly folks from underserved communities like myself. I am committed to this vision, to this movement, and our 2.5 million members across the country. We have a lot of work to do, y'all, and I am ready to roll up my sleeves and do it together.